I've got 99 problems with my fat ain't one. I encourage body positivity by putting myself out there, by showing other people that you can love yourself at any size, and being body positive is for everybody.
23-year-old Jules hasn't always been this confident about her body.
I was definitely bullied when I was a younger kid. I hated school. I could give you probably a whole dictionary of names. Fatty, tub of lard, whale. The kids had made up a song about me, and it was a Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. And whenever I came around, they would just make fun of me. I remember I had a friend finally tell me at the end of school, like, Jules, that song was about you. And, you know, it was really heartbreaking.
As a young girl, she became more introvert. And as she grew older, she stayed in the house more and more and more. I knew her weight was bothering her, and I knew the kids at school were bothering her.
My whole life, people told me that I couldn't wear patterns such as stripes or polka dots. Even my mom would tell me that that wasn't the most flattering look, because when you're bigger, you can't wear those things.
When Jules' friend Vicky lost weight and then lost her confidence, Jules realised someone's weight does not control their happiness.
Losing weight in general does not make people happier. I weighed about 230-something pounds. Losing a lot of weight left me with, stretch marks, loose skin, you know. I just feel very self-conscious all the time, even now.
Being thin is not going to make me happy. And that's really what I realized. And she was a great reminder of that. And she is a great reminder of that every single day.
We should be aspiring for a healthy lifestyle, not to get to a certain number.
I definitely think that I live an active lifestyle. And I think that that's the term that people should definitely use.
Jules totally changed. It was an overnight thing. There was this girl that used to walk around with, and I'm not exaggerating, 3 or 4 layers of clothing all the time, dark colors from here to here. And then all of a sudden one day, a couple layers came off and more layers came off, and I started to see skin. She was happy to be alive. She was smiling, she was going out, she was making dates with friends. Then the butterfly emerged, as we call Jules.
I got into modeling actually through a friend. She was a photographer, so she invited me out to do this body positive shoot because she knew I was starting to get into that and that activism stuff. And I went out and I loved it. I realized it was such a great way to continue to inspire women. I would definitely say that modeling is a career for me. I definitely introduce myself more as a body positive activist, but my modeling goes hand in hand with that. Oh, that's pretty.
Right?
Yeah, these are gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm so excited, yes. Being body positive has changed my life in a dozen ways. I can go outside and I can hang out with friends and it doesn't take me 4 hours to get ready. I can go to a party and wear what somebody else is wearing. I can wear a bathing suit and I can eat in public and I can do so many things that I never thought that I could be, and I could be happy. And that's probably the biggest one.
Even when there's family even saying, you know what, she needs to lose weight, I have to speak up and say, if she doesn't want to lose weight, leave her alone. She's happy with who she is, and I'm happy with who she is.
So the motivation for my photos is to remind women that they can feel beautiful too. I'm amazing. Oh, it's so lovely to see you. You don't always need to see one standard size of model modeling. Taking these photos, it's to inspire women, and it's to inspire everybody to realize that there's not one type of model and there's not one type of beauty. Anybody can be a model. I get comments, you've changed my life, and I can go outside wearing things because of you, or I know I can exist in this world. Hashtags like Big and Blunt and I've got 99 problems with my fat ain't one. Big arm, no harm is also a great one, and fat phobia.
As well as inspiring the world with her modelling, Jules is keen to promote body positivity through social media and education at schools.
I think reclaiming the word fat and using it in a positive sense is super important. It's been used as a bullying tactic
It's about time that we take it back and realize that it's not a bad word, it's not a bad thing, and it shouldn't be associated in a negative way. Since I found body positivity, I haven't stepped on a scale. I feel sexy in my body, and I feel like everybody should.